Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, it's an earlier show than usual. 1 o'clock show, guys. This is Aaron Entertainment. Entertainment. Today, actually tonight, is the first night of NXT. Takeover, Stomp, and Deliver. Night 1. And this will be a preview prediction show of that event. So, marinette's a little slow, so sit back and relax. Are you kidding me? Let me check. Okay. So sit back and relax, and we're gonna talk. NXT, Stomp and Deliver. Night 1, guys. And with that, here, night 1. Night 1. And with that, guys, let's start with the matches for NXT Night 1. Let me close this door so no distractions. And let's get on with it. So, 6 matches, right? These are 6 matches. Let's talk about the first match. I'm going to go with this match. Kushida taking on Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight. Now this match was just added last week to this card. You know what? And this will be a very good match, guys. We all know this. This will be a very good match. You know what? As you know, last week in the gauntlet, they eliminated each other, right? You eliminate each other over the top rope. Let's get back to it. And good morning, Tim. How are you? Let's get back to it, guys. They eliminate each other in the top rope, right? In a gauntlet match. So this has been added. I think this will continue. I think this feud, I think whatever this is going on between these two will continue after Takeover because it's so brand new. And I think Pete Dunne's going to get the win here. I think Pete Dunne will beat Kushida. But I do think this will continue beyond Takeover Night 1. Stomp and Deliver Night 1. I know RJ likes this. Let's get RJ. And yeah, I think this will continue. Tell me your predictions down below. Who's going to win this match? And if you think this will continue after this. This is night 1. I gotta get it off. Yeah, so I got Pete Dunne winning this match against Kushida. But this will continue after this. They will continue their whatever they have right now after this. And I need more people. Now let's get to this match. NXT Men's Tag Team Championship match between MSK, Grizzled Young Veterans, and Legado del Fantasma. So how did this match come about, right? Well, you know that MSK originally won the Dusty Classic. Unfortunately, they got taken out by the Grizzled Young Veterans, but, and unfortunate news, Oney Lorcan, Danny Burch, Burch got hurt, Danny Burch got hurt, and he's out of action, so William Regal stripped Burch and Oney Lorcan of the NXT Tag Team titles, so the titles are now vacant, and this match will determine the new NXT Tag Team Champions between MSK, Grizzled Young Veterans, and El Legado Fantasma. Now, I'd like to see Grizzled Young Veterans win here and have MSK chase them for the tag team titles. I think that would be a great direction for MSK to go as a babyface team, a new babyface team against the Grizzled Young Veterans from the UK who are now NXT. I don't see a Fantasma El Legado Fantasma winning here. I don't see it at all. I just don't. But So yeah, I'm gonna go with MSK to win here. No, I'm gonna go Grizzled Young Veterans to win here. Have MSK chase them for the tag team titles. What's up, RJ? Hey, what's up? Just talking NXT predictions tonight. NXT titles, NXT tag team titles. Remember, MSK was supposed to get a shot against Burch and Lorcan a couple weeks ago, but Grizzled Young Veterans attacked him from behind during an interview, a backstage interview, and they're out of action until now, and they have a chance. But I'm going still Grizzled Young Veterans, James Drake and Zach Gibson, where MSK will challenge them, will be chasing them for the NXT Tag Team titles. El Legado Fantasma have I don't see chasing for tag team titles at all. I see MSK chasing the Grizzly Young Veterans the tag team titles after this because it makes perfect sense. Have the babyface chase the champion. Have the heel champions. Yeah, so I'm going with Grizzly Young Veterans here. Now, this might be a short one. I don't know. I mean, WrestleMania might be a longer one. Now let's go. Wait, how many matches are on this card? Because I only got 5 pictures here. Let me just make sure. Okay, there's 5 on this card. RJ. I'm gonna get to that's gonna be my that's gonna be tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show I'm gonna be previewing Takeover Night 2. Cause there's 2 nights, RJ. There's Takeover tonight, Night 1, and Night 2, and Karrion Kross is facing Balor tomorrow. So I agree with you, but I'm gonna preview that match. I'm gonna preview that tomorrow. But let's get to there's only 5 matches, so I'm gonna go to them. Tommaso Ciampa versus Walter for the NXT UK Championship. Now they managed to get Walter across Europe to NXT. Yeah, that's gonna be Io Shirai. I'm gonna talk about it at the end. I'm gonna talk about her at the end because that's gonna be the main event. Ciampa. Yeah, the thing with Ciampa, he looks like he's really, really getting old week by week. He has gray hair already, and he's getting old. And this has been a breath of fresh air feud with Ciampa because he hasn't been in major feuds. Like he's been in NXT for like 4 or 5 years, and he's been champion, tag team champion. He's been in feuds with of course Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, The Dream, Velveteen Dream. Yeah, I don't want to speak his name, but now it's like this is a breath of fresh air for him to have this kind of rivalry with Walter. Like RJ says here, no way Walter loses this. I'm inclined to agree with you because I don't see Walter losing this either. It makes no sense. He should lose it in the UK because it's the UK title. There's no way they're gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it to a North American, a US bound wrestler, unless they want to do something with that, have an American win it, because NXT UK really they have no pay-per-views, they have nothing, they have no UK takeover, nothing special coming up. Maybe that's why they want to get Walter here, but I don't see. Yeah, but like I agree with everybody here, like with RJ here. I don't see Walter losing his title. Walter's not gonna lose his title. He's gonna beat Ciampa, and Ciampa is gonna look even older, much older after this match. Ciampa, hey Juan. Hey, oh what's up, man? How you doing? Hey man, how from? Well, I'm doing well, man. I mean, I should know more about this takeover. I should really know more, talk about this takeover more. I mean, like, I should look more in depth of this. I don't know why I haven't. You know what? I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna edit this. I'm not gonna do night 2 tomorrow. I'm gonna do night 2 here. So after a show, I'm gonna just edit the title in my description, making this about night 1 and 2. So be on the lookout for that. I know it says, maybe I can edit it now. Hey Jobber, yeah, man. Of course I'm watching it, but so I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this to night 2 also, because night 2 predictions too, because I don't. You know what? It's just easier to do, and I'll just edit the description and title if I could do that now. Maybe I can. I'll edit at the end. So I'll edit at the end, guys. But yeah, so you join me. If you just join me, I got. Who was the first match? I got Pete Dunne winning against Kushida. I got Grizzled Young Veterans becoming the tag team champions. Walter beating Ciampa retaining. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. Yeah. And now let's go to the other matches. I think that's correct. Now let's go to the other matches. What other matches are there? Okay. The gauntlet match. Now whoever wins this gauntlet match, between I almost had Eli Drake, Dexter Lumis, Cameron Grimes, Bronson Reed, Leon Ruff, and Isaiah Scott. Whoever wins this match, whoever wins that match gets to face Johnny Gargano for the North American title on the next Takeover on Thursday night. Now, order goes in. LA Knight is the last one in the gauntlet match, so he'll be the fresher one in. Since he's the last one eliminated, right? He's last. Dexter Lumis is second last, so he's 5th in the gauntlet. Cameron Grimes should be third in the gauntlet. Bronson Reed, I think, will be 4th, and I'm not sure which Leon Ruff or Isaiah Scott. If they're 5th or 6th, it doesn't matter. Those two will start off, so it doesn't matter if I think Isaiah Scott and Leon Ruff are 5th and 6th, but it doesn't matter because the 5th and 6th will obviously face each other, opening up the gauntlet match. And my pick, I don't think it's gonna be LA Knight. I think it's a tease. I think it's gonna be Dexter Lumis. Because, well, LA Knight did win the gauntlet, did win the Battle Royal, and is the last one in. It's going to be the more fresh one, the fresh of the competitors, this match. I still think it's going to be Dexter Lumis, because that's the story they're going with Gargano, is Dexter Lumis and Gargano. So I'm going to continue with that story and pick Dexter Lumis to win the gauntlet match. And I do think LA Knight, well, and he's going to make LA Knight tap out or something. I think LA Knight's going to pin Bronson Reed. Because Bronson Reed defeated LA Knight, right? And I do think LA Knight is going to get his win back against Bronson Reed. And that's when... Wait a minute. No. Oh, that can't happen. That can't happen. Because it's LA Knight's 6th. It's good. I'm still going with Dexter Lumis, but there's a lot of outcomes. I do think LA Knight and Dexter Lumis are most likely going to win. I'm still picking Dexter Lumis because that's where the main focus of the story on with Gargano is going, with Austin Theory, Andy Hartwell having a crush on Dexter Lumis. So I still got Dexter Lumis to win that match. And he'll face Gargano. I'm going to see if I can edit this. I'm going to see if I can edit this while I talk to you guys, okay? Tell me your predictions. Oh yeah, Jobber, you picked LA Knight? Okay. What's next? Oh, next. Next is the main event. Now, I have something to say on this match. More on this match. the main event, and this is clearly going to be the main event. I'll be surprised if it's not. The only match I think could challenge this as the main event is Ciampa and Walter. Although I was about to say Walter Wright from Breaking Bad, but that's the only match I can see challenging this match for the main event. But I still see Io Shirai and Raquel Gonzalez as the main event. And I'm really looking forward to this match. Raquel Gonzalez has really come in her own in the past year when she made her debut, helping Dakota Kai defeat a longtime friend and then arch enemy. Long time. Arch enemy, the long time friend Dakota Kai, and then turn enemy Dakota Kai. And she has really come a long way. Look who she's beat. She has defeated 3 NXT champions in a 4 or 5 month span. She painted Io Shirai War Games. She defeated Rhea Ripley and Ember Moon. That's a good track record. That makes her legit. She's strong. She's good in the ring. And this past NXT, when Io Shirai was relentlessly attacking her, she took her out a couple times. Remember backstage, and then when Raquel was getting interviewed, Raquel pierced through the wall, and then the end. And there's a reason why Io Shirai picked her as the next opponent. And that's the reason why NXT had Io Shirai pick her as the next opponent. They're high on Raquel Gonzalez. They're happy. They're impressed with her. I agree with a lot of people. There was no point of putting the tag team titles on Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. The women's tag team titles, Raquel Gonzalez. It's not a bad prediction. Yeah, I think it's the main event. Raquel Gonzalez. I'll tell you my prediction after this. So I agree with a lot of people. You know my rant. I had a rant on this. There was no point of putting the tag team titles, NXT women's tag team titles, on Raquel and Dakota Kai. And then losing an hour later to Shotzi and Ember Moon. They should have just had a match for those tag team titles and just have Shotzi and Ember win by beating Dakota Kai, pitting Dakota Kai, so still protecting Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez in this story with Io Shirai has gotten the best of Io Shirai. Io Shirai really hasn't gotten the best of Raquel Gonzalez in this thing. Right? This is I think the right move. I think the right move is putting the title on Raquel Gonzalez. I think it's the right move to put the title on Raquel Gonzalez, because what they did, they failed with Raquel. They failed with Rhea Ripley. They did not make Rhea Ripley. Once she became champion, Rhea would be strong and dumb. They failed with Rhea Ripley. Raquel Gonzalez is another Rhea Ripley. Like, maybe she's not as popular as Rhea Ripley is, but in terms of strength, ability in the ring, you know what I'm talking about. Her size and stuff. She could be a dominant champion, and this is the second chance. Like, Shayna Baszler was a dominant champion. Asuka. Rhea Ripley was not. And Rhea Ripley had so much momentum. And once she became champion, they took that momentum out of her. With Raquel Gonzalez, even as a heel, because I don't know about her as a face yet, but I think she needs to win here. I'll tell you a prediction. And I think if she does win, slowly build up a turn on Dakota Kai. Because I think Dakota Kai is outused her usefulness in the story building for Raquel Gonzalez. Because Raquel Gonzalez, well, is the Kevin Nash, the Diesel of the Shawn Michaels versus Dakota Kai. Don't get me wrong, Shawn Michaels is successful. Dakota Kai is great in the ring. But you can clearly tell they have higher hopes for Raquel Gonzalez as a champion than Dakota Kai ever was. Tag team champion, yeah, but they took that away from her, right? So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna pick Io to win, but I'm gonna go with a percentage. I'm gonna say the percentage. I usually don't like percentages. 51 to 49 Io Shirai. So not a wide margin here. So as you can tell, I'm not confident in that pick, right? 51% is not a huge confidence because I wouldn't be shocked if Raquel Gonzalez wins here. I think Raquel Gonzalez needs to win here. I think she's ready. I think Io Shirai is not much for Io Shirai to do, but I'm afraid of her on the main roster, especially if Ripley and on SmackDown and Raw. What do you do with Io Shirai on those brands? Do you build her up, or do you choose another one of those women that they don't use properly on the main roster? What do they do? We team her up with Asuka to become the new Sky Pirates? Oh, the new Sky Pirates replace with Kairi Sane? So I'm going with Io Shirai 51 to 49. But Raquel Gonzalez needs to win here. I think she needs to win here. As I said, Io Shirai, I don't think has anything left to do on NXT unless Tyler Valkyrie gets involved. Because she's making her debut on NXT next Tuesday. The Tuesday debut of NXT. We all know Tyler Valkyrie is debuting with that, right? So those are my predictions for night one. Night one consists of, I'm going to go over it. My predictions for night one. Pete Dunne over Kushida. Girls and Young Veterans become NXT Men Tag Team Champions. Walter to retain the NXT UK title over Ciampa. Ciampa gets even older after this match. He'll look even older. You know the joke, guys. Dexter Lumis to win the gauntlet match. Io Shirai by a small percentage over Raquel Gonzalez. Small percentage. 51 to 49. But Raquel Gonzalez, I agree with everybody. Raquel Gonzalez should win here. And you know what? I wouldn't be solely surprised or shocked if she wins here. Now let's go to night two. I know I was going to do night two tomorrow, but I'm going to do it now. Where's the night two? Night two. That's tomorrow. Night two. Now let's start with the match. Shotzi Blackheart, Ember Moon versus Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell for Women's Tag Team Championships. Now that match, I feel like Shotzi Blackheart and Candice LeRae have been going at it for what, 5 months now? War Games, that match. Candice LeRae destroyed the tank. Well, Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon defeated Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae to get a final, the face Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai in the final sort of the female women's Dusty Classic tag team. So and now the champions. They defeated Raquel and Dakota Kai when the NXT women titles were introduced on the same night. An hour later on that same night, they became tag team champions. I don't think Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell are winning here. I think Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon are retaining the tag team titles. I don't see a title change. And you know me, I love Shotzi Blackheart, right? It made me a little biased there. I don't see a title change. Because I think Indy Hartwell is a little too distracted with her supposed crush on Dexter Lumis. Yeah, champs retain. Yeah, I agree. Now, but you know what? This match will still be very good. Indy Hartwell, the few matches I've seen her in on NXT, the few matches I've seen her, she's not bad in the ring, right? She's not that bad. She has talent. We know Ember Moon, Shotzi Blackheart, and Candice LeRae are very good in the ring. Yeah, Shotzi Blackheart might be a daredevil, but she's still very good in the ring. But I don't see a title change here. They retain Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. They retain the tag team titles, the women NXT tag team titles. Now, Let's go to the next match. No, I'm not gonna do this match. Let's see. Okay. North American title match, right? Yeah, this is a picture of Eli Drake. Or LA Knight there. But I still think it's going to be Dexter Lumis versus Johnny Gargano. And I think Johnny Gargano is going to retain the tag team title. No. Actually, I'm going to change my prediction. I think Dexter Lumis becomes the new North American title champion. North American champion. And yes, but I could see Johnny Gargano retaining by shenanigans. I do worry about Dexter Lumis as a champion because he doesn't talk. So they have NXT creative have come up with creative ways in the future for Dexter Lumis if he becomes champion, right? Yes, they have to come up with very creative ways because he doesn't talk. We know that he doesn't talk. He's silent. So they gotta come up with creative ways. I don't think LA Knight. I don't think so. It's not the story right now. LA Knight is not the story with Gargano. It's Dexter Lumis. And if Dexter Lumis does become champion, right? I said they have to come up with very creative ways for him as a champion, for the fans to get in, to be invested in, because he's silent. Maybe he could do pictures, his paintings and stuff, but it has to be very creative. Because his character could fail. His character on the main roster, it's going to be like popping out of nowhere. In NXT is a lot more creative than, I say, the main roster. They have to just come up with very creative ways to get him over with the title. Because he doesn't talk. He just appears out of nowhere, right? He's like a stalker, psychopath, sociopath, stalker, psychopath. You gotta get him over some way if he becomes champion. I think he's gonna become champion, but that's my worry. How NXT is gonna make people perceive him as a champion. Now, what other matches there? Santos Escobar and Jordan Devlin in the ladder match to unify the Cruiserweight title, right? Now, Jordan Devlin is a UK champion. It's not a UK champion. Technically, it's a Cruiserweight champion. He wanted Worlds Collide in 2020 in January. But since the pandemic and they couldn't have people travel from the UK, he couldn't defend it here, right? So they had to make a new Cruiserweight title, and Santos Escobar became champion. Remember, he tricked... Yeah, I'm going to go. I agree with you. He tricked Drake Maverick and all that. And now they're having a ladder match. Santos Escobar, I personally think he's ready for the next division. Man, he had a mini feud with Karrion Kross. That shows you something. I think he's a little bit beyond the Cruiserweight division. I think he's ready for to extend the Cruiserweight division. But it's going to be a ladder match. It's going to be a tremendous ladder match. I think they're going to keep the Cruiserweight title in America. Unless they want to have a British version of the UK title. Which, you know what? No, there's no problem with that. Have a British version, the UK version of the British title. And have this version. I mean, they have a British women's title, British UK women's championship, tag team titles, and the UK title. Why not have a Cruiserweight title? But this match would be good. It's a ladder match. You got two amazing athletes, Jordan Devlin and Santos Escobar, and they're gonna tear the house down. And with Jobber here, I completely agree with you. Even though I think Santos Escobar is leaps and bounds ready for the next level, I still got Santos Escobar winning here, putting the Cruiserweight title in the States, in the land of the States, America. Exactly, this is my point. Thank you. Exactly, because you know what? cruiserweight division hasn't been very good for years until Santos Escobar became the cruiserweight champion. He's been champion for almost a year. Almost a year. Maybe a year. And he's legit. Top of the... He's like Neville, if you ask me. Like Neville... When Neville became cruiserweight champion, he was dominant. That's what Santos Escobar is. But, like Neville, you could put him higher up in the card too, right? Santos Escobar too. We just need to find somebody that could take the title off him, and Santos Escobar move up in the card. And Santos Escobar, he could be like a draw date on the main roster. And the thing about Santos Escobar is, Andrade, we know Andrade was tremendous talent. They wasted his talent and on the main roster. The difference between Andrade and Santos Escobar, his English is very good. Santos Escobar is very good in English. So that may not hold him back on the main roster. That definitely will not hold him back on the main roster. Maybe that's what held Andrade on the main roster. But Santos Escobar is definitely, in my opinion, too good for the cruiserweight division. And I feel like more cruiserweights could wrestle against the bigger guys. Right now, size doesn't matter anymore, guys. Look at Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Daniel Bryan. Santos Escobar is bigger than Daniel Bryan. Okay? Look at that. Now, we got the unsanctioned match between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, baby. Now this match is very personal. They're gonna go all over the place. They're gonna hit each other hard. This match of the both cards could be the most passionate, the most angry, most emotional match. Because these two... Yeah, man, I agree with you there. Because these two, best of friends, Undisputed Era, until Adam Cole got jealous. Right? Because Kyle O'Reilly, of the last few months, has been getting title shot after title shot, taking a little bit of the leadership in Undisputed Era. And now the two friends, now bitter enemies. Adam Cole tried to put Kyle O'Reilly on the shelf. They got arrested. And they had an amazing contract signing, back and forth, explaining the reasons why they hate each other. This match, it's gonna be violent. They're gonna go out there. They're gonna do whatever it takes to hurt each other. The best of friends, bitter enemies. It's the best of friends, bitter enemies now. And this match, I can't wait for it tomorrow because I like matches like this when you have no titles online. When there's no titles on, I like matches that have story where it's very passionate, it's very angry. This kind of reminds me of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa from 2017. Remember Ciampa turned on Gargano and they had that story for a year and stuff? This is what this reminds me of. This reminds me of that story. If you agree down below, agree with me. If you don't, okay. But that's what it reminds me of. They wanted to hurt each other. Ciampa and Gargano wanted to hurt each other for a year, and they did. This is what it reminds me of. Kyle O'Reilly and Cole. I don't know if that's gonna go a year-long thing because there was injuries in between that stuff, but this is what it reminds me of. That. Go through tables, whatever it takes. Remember how violent Ciampa and Gargano matches were? That's what this reminds me of, guys. I'm going to go with Kyle O'Reilly here with Jobber. I'm going to agree with Jobber. It's unsanctioned, so I guess it doesn't really count against anything. But I'm still going Kyle O'Reilly here. I think he needs the big win here over Cole. This doesn't hurt Cole. I don't know where Cole goes from here. Maybe they continue this. The next takeover, whenever that is. June, July, maybe. But I agree with Jobber. I got Cole losing to Kyle O'Reilly here. Now, we got the main event. Finn Balor defend NXT UK, NXT not UK, NXT title against Karrion Kross. No, Karrion Kross won the championship to take over a SummerSlam week, right? Unfortunately, he hurt his shoulder and he had to give up the title in the NXT to following NXT. And now he wants it back. Yes, he came back in December, January. He didn't go for the title since he took out Damian Priest, he took out Santos Escobar, but now he wants what is his. And let me show you something. I'll show you what I mean. He wants this. He wants this.
Precious.
I'll be right back. I'm back. I hope you enjoyed that little video. So yeah, Finn Balor's not bringing a demon here, guys. I don't think it's ready now. Yeah, it's 50-50 of me. I think it's no, it's not 50-50 of me. I think it's more 75-20, 60-40. I'll go 60-40. I think I really like how this feud is going. Kross is kind of a tweener, right? He's not a full-fledged heel or a full-fledged babyface. They're booking him as a tweener with Santos Escobar and the Lorcan stuff. So he's kind of a tweener right now, right? In between, right? He's in between a heel and face. But this match is going to be brutal, man. I think, so I'm going to enjoy this match. Scarlett. I'm going to really enjoy this match. Kross is a beast. Finn Balor is a beast. Finn Balor's promos are on point. So good at promos, cutting promos and stuff. Kross is good at it. Gets straight to the point. Kross is threatening. He's legit. Finn Balor's legit. I see this. I said a couple months ago, I think Kross, if Kross loses it, he might be lost already. Because I think Kross is a fast track kind of NXT talent. But if he wins the title here, which I think he will, because I kind of changed my tune on this, I think he'll win the title here. We'll win Kross. But I do think this is not over yet. I think Finn Balor will get another chance at Kross. Maybe the next takeover. And I do think Finn Balor will bring back the demon for Kross. Not this time around, maybe the second time around, if they have a rematch in the next takeover. Because I don't think this is the end between the two. I think this is just the beginning. So I'm going Kross here. But the way this match is going to end up, Finn Balor's not tapping out. I guarantee you Finn Balor's not tapping out. They're booking him strong and stuff. He's been winning matches and stuff. They're not going to have him tap out. If he's going to lose, is either by pin or he's going to pass out. And I think he's going to pass out. I don't think he's going to pin. I think he's going to pass out. That's the only way I see him losing this match. By him passing out and Kross' submission. Because that doesn't make Finn Balor look weak at all. It makes him look strong. Submitting makes him look weak. As a heel, if he's a heel, no problem. No problem him submitting. As a babyface, you gotta pass out, man. Pass out. And that's, I guess, a point was to. But I got Kross winning here, and I still think they're gonna continue this to whenever. Maybe it's one of those special NXT shows they do in weekly from time to time, or a next takeover. And I think maybe if they do a next takeover, it's June or July, probably June. 2 months, right? Finn Balor will bring back the demon. Because I think Kross is the type of wrestler that you need a demon to appear in. And yeah, and so that's NXT Takeover 1 and 2, night 1 and 2 prediction. I know I was gonna do night 2 tomorrow, but I decided to do it today. But yeah, my predictions. So I'll be doing WrestleMania predictions soon. This weekend. Be on local for. I'm doing a pop culture show this Friday. Usually Thursdays, but I'm gonna do it this Friday. Come check that out. Maybe I'll move it to Thursday tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it Thursday tomorrow. Move it to Thursday since I did the prediction show for night 2 today. So I might move that one up a day up earlier to tomorrow. But no Why We Love Sports this. Maybe I'll move Why We Love Sports. I don't know. So this is how I feel about you guys.
Too sweet! Sweet! Too sweet! Too sweet!
So yeah, thank you for listening. Take care and have a good day.